Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, October the 22nd, and I just got the previous videos from yesterday to actually post together in the same document and posted them in Class Dojo. One of the students reminded me, because I am not necessarily, a YouTuber at heart. However, I am still learning, and someone said I should remind people to subscribe and to subscribe and make sure they turn on notifications so that they know when I post a video, even if it does not post in Class Dojo. So some kids were alerted yesterday, along with their parents, that the video had posted. So in true YouTuber fashion, subscribe, post, like, comment, okay? So that you can be notified when I do post the videos, even if for some reason Class Dojo is not working. YouTube typically is working. So anywho, let's move on to Wednesday's homework, okay? So we got learning target. It's still the same. We're fluently multiplying multi-digit whole numbers to solve authentic problems. But today, your kids learned an entirely new method that they have not yet been introduced to. So they knew about partial product, which they worked on in fourth grade. And then they learned about area models, which they also had worked on previously in fourth grade. And I believe in some years before that as well. But today, we learned about the lattice method. And I knew this would be a new concept for them, but it is really easy once you understand what is happening. A lot of kids today told me that they prefer this method. So let me introduce you guys to this lattice multiplication method. So your kids have this sheet right here. So I'm going to do number 1, of course. And the directions, of course, just say use lattice multiplication method to find the product in each problem. Okay, we're still working with 3 by 2 digits, so 3 digit by 2 digit, because that is the expectation for 5th grade math. Okay, when they take the GMAS, their multiplication, when they see problems like this, is going to be 3 by 2. Also, please make sure that you are reviewing multiplication facts with your kids. If they need to make some flashcards at home, please make some flashcards. If you don't have any, you can make them out of paper, you can make them out of anything, but your child should be able to say and recite multiplication facts and their products, the products of those, the multiplication facts, in 2.5 seconds, if they didn't tell you the other day. So 2.5 seconds, they should be able to tell me what 7 times 8 is. 56, 9 times 2, 18, 9 times 8, 72, 12 times 4, 48, right? So they should be able to give me that fact immediately. And there are many students who are not able to do that currently. Honestly, if they spend just an extra 5 minutes going through only the 4s today, or only the 5s tomorrow, only the 6s today, because we did that for the first couple of weeks of school. We did all of the multiplication tables. And so I say all that to say, please work with your kids with multiplication facts. We don't want them going into middle school with that being a part of the hindrance process, okay? So let's see here. So first thing that I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to use some colors, because I really do love the colors. I think they help the kids. They understand a little bit better when we use the colors, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is, for my first number, my 3-digit number, which is 498, we don't have to do any of that fancy stuff that we did before, okay? All you have to do is write 4, 9, 8, so that each digit gets a column, okay? And then we are going to write our second number, which is 61 in this case, over here to the right-hand side. So 61. And while I'm writing this, you guys, this is also in Khan Academy. It's a part of their assignments for the week, but I am not grading their assignment this week because we watched the video together in class, okay? So your child has already seen that. If they were at school today, they have seen that. They know the video. We went through some practice problems. They filled out some problems, so they should know, okay? And so now, here comes the easy part, right? If you're really good at multiplication, here comes the easy part. So I am just going to multiply 8 times 6, and I'm going to put that information right here. And for a quick example, so the people who maybe have never seen this before will understand where we're getting this information from. 8 times 6, as we all know, is, I'll give you a chance to answer. Very good. 48, right? And I have a 4 in the tens place, and I have an 8 in the ones place. My 8 in the ones place will always go in this bottom right-hand corner here. Okay? And arbitrarily, I'm just going to make this an 8 and a 4. Okay? So inside this box here, I'm multiplying 8 times 6 to get the product of 48. And my tens value always goes above this line, so in the top left triangle, and my ones value always goes in the bottom right-hand triangle inside the box. Okay? This is the most difficult part, is knowing where to put the numbers. Okay? And that's not difficult at all. Okay, and so 9 times 6, I'll give you a chance to answer. 54, if you haven't come up with it yet. So because I am multiplying 9 times 6 here, 9 times 6, I'm going to put my 5 here because that's in the tens place, and my 4 here because that is in the ones place. Okay? And last but not least, I have 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24, as we all know. 2, 4, 24. Okay? Easy, right? Now we just got to do the bottom. Let's do it. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's get to it. Let's do a cool, I want to do something that kind of contrasts let's do this blue, this darker blue. Okay? So 8 times 1. So now I'm multiplying the number here, 8, by 1, and I'm going to place it into this box here. And 8 times 1, as we know, is 8. So when I write out 8, I only have 8 ones. There are no tens. So for my tens, I will put a 0. I have nothing in that place. And I will put an 8 right here. Okay? All right. And then 9 times 1 here. 9, kind of the same, right? So 0, 9. And then here I have 4 and 1. Honestly, about the same. Oops. 4 times 1 is not 9. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay? All right. And now inside each of these, I am going to add them up on these vertical lines. So going this way. Okay? So anything that is inside the box that I just filled in, I'm going to add them going this way. So what that means is 8 is by itself. So 8 plus nothing is just 8. All right. And then I'm going to add down the horizontal 8 plus 0 plus 9. All right. And that's 17. So I'm going to put my 7 right here. And I'm going to raise my 1 to right here. Okay. Because I do still have to carry. Okay. I do still have to carry. And that's okay. So now I have 1 plus 4, 5, plus 4, 9, plus 0, 9, plus 4 is 13. And I do the same thing. So I put my value that's in that would be on the right side, I should say, because technically that's in the hundreds place. So 3 right here, and I put my 1 right here in my thousands place to carry that. Okay. And then next I add these up. And I go 1 plus 5, 6, plus 4, 10, 0, 0. Very good. All right, so 10. I'll put my 0 here and my 1 right here. And now for my very last box, I still add down the horizontal. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And I put my 3 here. Now, what you will notice is that your answer is right here, right along the outside. So the answer to this problem is, straighten my corner there, 30,378. And just for kicks and giggles, if we were going to guesstimate this, right, we would be rounding our 498 to 500 times our good old 60 here, looking at our 1, making sure that it is below 5 or above, right? In this case, it's below. And rounding that to 60, And when I do my multiplication here, I see that I got 5 times 6. I write down my 30. And then I count my zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So our number should be around 30,000. And that is what we got. Okay? All right. So actually, I'm going to do you guys a solid. And I am going to do another one. Okay? Let's do it really quickly. I'm going to fly through it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my number down. 9, 2, 3 by 3, 7. Okay? I'll go ahead and estimate this one. Let's estimate what we got. So we have, what is this? 900 times, we'll be rounding up in this case because 7 is greater than or equal to 5. So times 40, right? And that equals, we got 9 times 4, which is 36. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay, so we should be getting a number around 36,000. Yes, give or take. Okay, so now let's do our lattice method. Okay. Let's get our red back here. So I'm just going to start here on the top right hand side. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 0, 9. 2 times 3 is 6. And 9 times 3 is 27. Very good. All right. And 3 times 7 is 21. 2 times 7 is 14. 9 times 7 is 63. Okay. And now I'm just going to add straight down. Okay. So right here, I just have my 1. I got 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 4 is 15. So I'm going to carry my 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1. Carry my 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. I'm going to carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, which puts us at, if I highlight this for us, here is our answer. Right along here, right? Just like that. Oh, man. It's being funky. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so what is that? 34,151. And I would say that's relatively close. So that's not too far off. Okay, guys? I'll leave the last 4 for you guys to do. I'll go ahead and upload this today. I will not leave the school until it is done. So that hopefully I have no connectivity issues. I will post it on YouTube, post the link, and into Class Dojo. Okay, have a great evening, guys. If you have any games or anything today, good luck. I hope everything goes well for you. You guys have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.